Hey guys, welcome back. We are here. We have a special setup for our special guest, Diana Hopper from Goliath. Tell us about Goliath. A lot of people love the show, and a lot of people love your character on the show. What's it been like to be on the show?
Incredible, I guess, is the only way I can put it. I mean, you know, it shoots here in LA, so I get to stay home and I get to work with Billy Bob Thorton and Lawrence Trilling and a bunch of insanely creative and talented people. So it's been a lot of fun and a great learning experience.
Okay, tell us about your character.
Her name is Denise McBride. She's the teenage daughter of Billy, and you know, she has a good head on her shoulders. She's a smart girl. In the first season, we kind of see how she's the parent and he's kind of like the kid. And in season 2, you see that a little bit reversed. So, and you see kind of how similar they really are, because they're in closer quarters in season 2. They live together, so that's kind of fun.
I think that's gonna happen in the next season of the Zoo, where it's like maybe you're gonna be the big brother and I'm gonna be the little brother. Because I think that we're starting to like go like this in terms of maturity level.
Or you're my dad, or I'm your dad. I don't know. What was it like to work with Billy Bob in that role of like he's your parent? Was that weird, or because he's like such a goofy kind of guy?
I mean, not really. I don't know. I just feel like we slipped into it pretty naturally. We're you know, we're from a similar part of the world. We're both, you know, from the South, and I feel like we have a very dry sense of humor. So this is like one of my favorite days on set. We were in just a tiny room. There weren't, you know, that many people, that many crew members. It's just me, Billy, and Anna, who's on the show. She plays Marisol. And Billy's phone goes missing. And obviously that's kind of a big deal because our phones are, you know, attached to us and everything and have all of our lives on them. Sure. But yeah, so he's like, you know, where's my phone, where's my phone? And he looks at me, he's like, do you have it? And I just think it's funny for some reason. I don't have it, but I keep laughing when I say, no, I really don't have it, like just like that. I'm like, I swear, I really don't have it. And like, we mess with each other all the time, so he does not believe me. And like, you know, 20 minutes go by and he's still, like, by this point, he's like, seriously, like, I need you to give me my phone. And I'm like, at this point, like, things are starting to get real, and I really don't have the phone, but I look like a liar in front of everyone. So a little bit more time passes, and I don't hear anything about it, and then he comes up to me, and I have a little backpack in the scene, and he says, okay, well, if you don't have my phone, then let me check inside your backpack. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, and like the cruiser, I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, and so I hand him my backpack, and he looks in it, and he opens it up, and he pulls out his phone. And he looks at me, and I was like, you did this. And I like punched his arm. I basically just start like assaulting him because I'm mad because I know he framed me. And of course, in front of the crew and everybody's like, Diana. Like,
oh my God, that's wild.
Yeah, so he frames me, and then, you know, he kind of gives his little smile like he knows that you know that he knows and everybody knows.
That takes so much effort to go through that on his part. Like.
Well, what happened was Anna stole his phone.
Okay.
And when he got it back, instead of coming forward with it, he decided to pivot the joke and put it on me, and you know.
Clever.
Yeah, and basically trick everyone into thinking that I was guilty in the first place, which made, you know, the whole thing of looking like I was lying true. Anyways.
Tell us more about Diana Hopper.
I heard a Southern accent.
About me.
Yeah, where are you from? Like who?
I'm from Memphis.
How did you get here?
I'm from Memphis. Okay. I've been acting since I was a kid. I'm just a creative person, which sounds really lame. Like, I'm a creative.
No, we're all.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, whether I was in the backyard, like, I used to make perfume in the backyard. I used to take rose petals and, like, put them in a little bowl, like, steal my mom's, like, bowls and dishes and, like, make perfume. I was like, I'm a messy creative. I love to cook, and that stuck with me. But, yeah, I started doing theater pretty young and then did it through high school and, like, also stage managed, just did whatever I could, like, yeah, in that realm.
Get the full 360 perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's great in a film too. I've actually production designed as well, which was interesting on a short film that I produced with Alex, my boyfriend. Anyways, but I did theater all through high school and then went to New York for a summer when I was 17 and fell in love with film specifically and was like, this is amazing. I just loved the subtlety of it and everything that went into it. So I came home and started working on getting an agent just in like the Southeast and sent in some tapes, and then 6 months later got a little horror film, and everybody was really cool, and you know,
Wicked?
The Wicked, yeah.
The Wicked.
The Wicked,
My favorite of yours, honestly, is La Vanchula. I thought it was a Spanish movie.
Lavalantula.
Lavalantula. I thought it was a Spanish movie. I'm like,
Lavantula.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, that's a really fun one. That one's a good time. But yeah, I don't know. I moved out here after getting that film and have just been plugging away ever since. So.
So as you're talking, there was a couple moments where you kind of like laugh and I hear the Southern accent come out. Mm-hmm. It's surrounded by, I hear like a girl that grew up in California, kind of, sort of, like the way that you speak. Is that something that you had to work on? It
actually didn't come about overly consciously. I mean, when I moved here, I would take some meetings and some people would be like, can you get rid of that? I'm just like, I guess.
For the most part, you don't really hear Southern accents represented.
Not well.
Not right. So, what's your personal feeling as a Southerner? Do you think that for your career you had to get rid of the Southern accent? Would it be nice? I
wouldn't say it was like getting rid of it, because at the end of the day, you're always doing. It was just more neutralizing it, and again, it kind of came about naturally. And I did work on it a bit, but I can turn it up or turn it off at this point. So it's a good skill to have. It is something that's necessary, because otherwise you are playing characters from the South. Can
you teach him a Southern accent? Because he has like a bunch of other accents, Greek, Spanish, Italian, but I don't know that you got a Southern accent.
No, I don't.
Do you mind giving him a quick acting lesson in how to do at least a Tennessee kind of Southern accent?
Yeah, let me think. Okay, so a lot of, I think, things that kind of go under the radar is the way that we swallow our L's, so it's like little instead of little.
Little.
Oh, yeah. Like cool. Cool.
I have a little secret.
Okay.
That's not that bad. But that's more from like Georgia, right? That's Georgia.
Or like, instead of saying like, you say lack. Lack. Diana.
I like food, like hamburgers.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. Can we cast you in a Southern role and then we'll cast you like in a Latin role?
Okay,
let's do a whole
switcheroo. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can you teach her like the kind of weird, unplaceable Ignacio kind of Latin accent?
No, I'll teach her more. Like if you say like, what is it? Mm-hmm. What is it?
What is it?
Yeah, she's got it. That's it.
What is it?
What is it?
That's fun.
Okay, can you guys say that on the count of three at the same time to the camera, right? And this is gonna become like a new segment.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
What is it?
Yeah.